Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls coming to you from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share a fun card that I made. It's a technique that I hadn't seen in a long time, and then I happened to see one on Pinterest and thought, oh, I should give that a try again. It's ribbon weaving, and this is the result. I think it came out really nice, and I'm going to show you how it's made. So it's a 5x7 card. So I've got just a standard 5x7 card blank. And then I cut 2 frames out of dark green cardstock. And this is the Crafter's Companion frame die from a couple of years ago. And we're going to take one of these frames, and you can see they fit back to back. So I'm going to take one of them and do the ribbon weaving, and then I'll put the florals on. So the way you do the ribbon weaving is I've just got, this is 1-inch wide satin ribbon, and I've got 4 strips of the darker green and then 6 strips of the lighter green, because this is a 5x7 frame. And I'm just gonna essentially affix, or glue the darker ribbon at the top of the one frame. Make sure it's in the, so just going to put a strip of tape right along that edge. And I'm going to put one piece right at that edge. And then this is all the dark ribbon, or the darker color. And you could do it all in the same color if you wanted. You don't have to alternate colors, but I liked the looks of, and the colors are not that different. They are a little bit different, but not much. So there's my second piece, and you just glue them on there so that they're on the inside of that frame and right next to each other. There's 3. And this particular frame, 4 pieces of the 1-inch ribbon completely fill the opening. Okay? So just like that. And then now you're going to take your other color or your longer strips, and you're just going to weave it. So we're going to start with an under and over, an under and an over, and just right up at the top. So these strips of mine I've cut longer than I need, and I'll just trim them off. But realistically, if this is about, you only need about 7 inches of the dark ribbon and about 5 inches of the lighter ribbon. But I'm just going to put it to one side. Just kind of like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do then my next color, and you just alternate. So this one will go over and then under, over and under. Okay. And you just slide it up right next to that one, and you just keep going all the way down. Okay. And when you get to the end, you're going to lift up the side because you want to get some tape on there. This is honestly the hardest part. Then you're just going to flip it around and put tape on the bottom on each side. And it looks like that. And then you're just going to go around and trim all these edges off. And if you kind of lift up and tilt your scissors, then you can get it trimmed nice and close. And now we're going to put this new frame right on top of the old to cover up all of your work, all of the working. So that's why I said you just want to get it nice and trimmed up. So when you put this frame on, you don't have that ribbon sticking out. So okay. And then we're going to put that onto our 5x7 card base. With some foam tape. Okay. And now I've got a little, used the Crafter's Companion Lovely Lily flower die. And I've already cut it. The other one I cut in yellow. This one I cut in white Centura Pearl with a touch of gold. But I wanted a little bit of color onto it. So what I did is I kind of got it, figured out where all of the pieces went. So you kind of, with these, if you dry fit them together so you know where the pieces are, it's a little bit easier to deal with. So this one goes there, and this one goes there. So then I know the pieces go like that, essentially. Because what I want to do is I want to add some color from the center out. So I've got my Spectrum Noir brush coral blend. And I want to start at the center and just kind of go down the middle of each petal with a little flicking motion towards the outside. That'll give it just a little bit of color. The brush pens are perfect for this because you can get just kind of a little nice little flick, which gives you just a little bit of color, but not too much. And then I'm gonna do some shaping on these petals that go on the top. Okay. And then I'm going to use my 3D glue gel to put this flower together. So this piece is going to go on first. And I'm going to concentrate my glue gel just like that. Okay. I'm going to use my 3D glue gel to put that flower on my card. Just like that. And we're done. So here's one with white, and here's one in yellow. And this one I put a little more shaping on the petals. I think it looks a lot more lively. It's got more 3D-ness, if that's a word, to it. But isn't that cool? I love the way those came out. Just kind of a fun technique with weaving that 1-inch ribbon. And you could do it with narrower ribbon. If I had a smaller opening, I would definitely use 1/2 or 3/4 inch ribbon. So anyway, thanks for watching.